Today, man, I just want to share some word with you today. It's fresh word that I think is going to fire you up and just inspire you a little bit, because I know it did for me. I needed this verse today. Or actually, it's not a verse, it's a whole chapter. And it's in John chapter 11, and that's the account of Lazarus. And I know everybody's heard about Lazarus. Everybody's heard that story, but man, it's power-packed. And I think what I like the most about it is when Jesus, he was in a village and he was ministering to people, and Lazarus' sisters sent word to Jesus that Lazarus was sick. And I know that they were just thinking, man, Jesus is going to stop everything he's doing. He's going to run over there. Everything's going to be great. But you know what? Sometimes Jesus' timing is a little bit different than ours. And he did not do that. And what did he do? He went on ahead and he finished his work. And then he was making his way to go see Lazarus, and he got word, or actually he knew in his spirit that Lazarus was dead. And he told the disciples, he goes, Lazarus is asleep. And you know, the disciples are just like us. You know, they weren't thinking real spiritual. And so they're like, oh, if he sleeps, Lord, that's good. That's good. And the Lord's like, I'm going to say it a little bit more plainly. Lazarus is dead. Well, man, if I'm one of his disciples, I'm thinking, well, it's all over now. What are we going to do? Jesus is like, hey, we're still going to go see Lazarus. So what did he do? They took that road. They went. They see all the people crying. And isn't that normal? We pray. Nothing happens. It's over with. There's nothing now can happen. It's a dead situation. But Jesus comes on the scene. What's he do? He says, Lazarus, come forth. And man, that grave opened up. Lazarus came out in his grave clothes. And man, isn't that powerful? Isn't that the miracle that we want to see? Man, who doesn't want to come out of that grave and have those grave clothes just hanging on us? And everybody looking and cheering and just amazed that God brought somebody back from the dead. How many times has he brought you back from the dead? It's great that everybody can look at Lazarus and say, oh man, what a beautiful story. But how many times in your life have you given up? How many times did you curl up in a little ball just wanting to die, and you heard the voice of Jesus Christ? You felt his spirit in your spirit saying, come on, man, you get up one more day. Get up out of those grave clothes. Get up out of that grave, and let me show you what's going to happen now. That's where the power is right there. That story didn't end with Lazarus. And that story doesn't end when you feel like everything is lost. Today, if you feel like you can't go on, if you feel like you have no hope, that it's been too long, that nobody can do anything, I want you to know today that Jesus Christ is still calling your name, just like he called the name of Lazarus. And today is going to be your day to start new again. Love you, friends. God bless you.